Hi there, Libra. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 18th of April. It's true that you can be superbly diplomatic, but over the last year, Saturn has been urging you to be a bit blunter, a bit more to the point. But Saturn's forging a really fine link with your ruling planet Venus as this week begins, suggesting if you can find the right balance between sincerity but also sensitivity, you can get a point across really well. In the second half of this week, Venus is merging with Uranus, that electric influence which has been making your relationship sector pretty unstable in general over the last 4 or 5 years. However, in this particular association, it's encouraging you to be perhaps a little bit more aware of when it's good to be frank or get issues that have been rumbling around in the background out into the open, or to try and find ways to reinvigorate your love life, whatever your romantic status, simply by being a lot more spontaneous and not just getting too caught up in life's everyday routines. But there's another influence this week which runs on from last, which involves Mars. Now Mars is tracking backwards now, and in this part of your horoscope will continue to rewind through to the 27th of May. You need to therefore be aware that its angle with Neptune is particularly tricky and difficult. It can, at its most extreme, be quite deceptive. So if anyone asks you a favour, wants you to cover a shift, go out of your way in order to help a situation, you're going to really need to feel that what they're saying is ringing with some kind of sincerity, and it's going to be fair. Don't get too caught up in situations where that people-pleasing side of your nature becomes so much more to the fore that actually you're forgetting your own deepest needs. And because Mercury continues to combine in a very profound way with Pluto, I do feel that you could find yourself at times wanting to just step back and really work out what the meaning of life is really about, and particularly, of course, what the meaning of your life is about. But what's going to bring even more energy to the very deep area that Mercury is occupying is the arrival of the Sun on Tuesday. The Sun's going to be here for the next 4 weeks, but this is the part of your horoscope that's to do with ends and beginnings. It's to do with possessiveness, jealousy, to do with dark secrets, taboos. So it's quite an intense area, is the 8th solar house. But I do feel that with Mercury there forging this very, very profound angle with Pluto, if there's something that you want to get down deep and in touch with, this is your opportunity to do so. So if you find yourself reading some kind of material which helps you to have some greater insights, this can be very, very helpful and even healing towards you. In a more practical, material way, the Sun and Mercury are in the part of your horoscope to do with property, to do with where you marshal your resources or how you do, especially when there's a link to other people, whether it's a financial institution or a partner or in a business association. But all of this needs to feed into Pluto, and Pluto's mission is about transforming you emotionally, and that's been going on for 7 years, asking you to be more aware of your deepest needs and not being caught up quite so much with the superficial niceties, which actually Librans are often very good at. That's being very gracious, very diplomatic, hearing other people out, getting involved in situations where you don't want to rock the boat, keep things balanced. Well, everything is now at a much more intense level, and this could see you making some very big decisions which can affect your future for a very long time, be it around your material world, property, bricks and mortar, or whether it's more about your emotional connections to others, whether you should stick or twist. For you now, Libra, it's not what people say, it's what they really mean and what life really means for you. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.